Commission droits humains et citoyens pour l'Afrique depuis 1992. Une commission qui est responsable pour promotion et protection de droits à chaque individu. Justement, un commissionnaire Nyanduga, c'était pour évaluer la situation de droits humains dans le pays. Ici, un parmi les rencontres qui commissionnaire Nyanduga s'y fait avec commission droits et mon gouvernance. Un regroupement différent d'organisations non gouvernementales qui est responsable par l'UNGOS. Des rencontres consultatives qui pour écouter différents conseils basés sur les droits humains qui pour après venir adresser avec le gouvernement et aussi des commissions de droits humains pour l'Afrique. Et un conseil qui nous montait d'après ce qui tout bonne rencontre ici des droits qui l'alcool.
Most of the issues which arose were specific to those organizations and institutions as well as the work of some of these individuals. But overall, there were quite a number of critical issues which we looked at and which arose out of our meetings. I must also say that one of the issues which came up in many of our meetings was the problem with drugs and alcoholism in the country, which have contributed in a certain way to the increase in crime, something which we definitely saw when we compared with the situation we saw a few years ago when I was here, because I was last year in July 2004.
Afin de évaluer la situation de droits humains dans le pays, le commissionnaire Nyanduga, qui est son deuxième visite ici, il aussi fait un suivi aux bonnes recommandations qui s'y soumettent dans son rapport avec le gouvernement à la fin de son visite en 2004. Et le commissionnaire Nyanduga dit qu'il est bien satisfait avec la façon qu'il s'est fait le travail de sa bonne recommandation.
Because what we are seeing in the current report is not the recurrence of issues from the previous report, in the sense that those which we touched, for instance, you will see if I may give an example, in the law and the administration of justice. Last time there were issues which we learned for the first time about problems relating to the dealing of domestic violence, the way the family tribunal was organized, cases of domestic violence and the rights of children, where they were not within the preserve of the family tribunal, some had to be taken up the police. This time when we met the Commissioner of Police, these issues are not as severe in a sense as they were at that time, because again the institution has been working, even though I must say that with the instance of the problem of drugs and alcoholism, there might be a recurrence of some of those problems, but again there are new institutions which have been we are made to understand that they have been established, the National Drug Administration Agency. There is a committee which deals with the issues of rehabilitation.
En gros, commissionnaire Nyanduga dit qu'ils sont ici, ils n'ont très bien et qui bon travail qui s'est fait, leur nom pour faire en collaboration avec la Commission des droits humains pour l'Afrique qui continue.
We are very much satisfied with the cooperation that we received from all the stakeholders that we met. The discussions we had were very open and frank. We discussed various issues. We had certain issues which were raised by different institutions, organizations, which needed to have responses from government. And when we met the next person in government who was responsible, we would get the necessary answers, which would make our report now comprehensive. We do not. Our process of interaction with government is aimed at harnessing as much information as possible, so that the report is viewed as a one-sided report.
Rapport au deuxième visite commissionnaire Nyanduga expecté par Vernet à la fin pour cette rencontre commission droits humains pour l'Afrique qui pour faire Gambia.